Good evening, everyone. My name is Julie Cowan, and I'm speaking to you from sunny Scotland. Well, it is today because it's June, so it might be the only day. Haha. I've come to tell you about a business that I joined, found out about, almost stumbled upon it 2 years ago. And to let you know my background is that I was originally in recruitment, and then I decided to leave that job after having children and decided to have my own traditional business in childcare. I've got 3 children, so what happened was because I was limited by the amount of spaces I could have, I was limited by the amount of income. So there was only me, and I really didn't make very much money from that. So I was really looking for another opportunity. And when I saw this opportunity, I really found it as a way to get myself, my husband and my kids to Florida. That was the biggest thing for me at the time. And luckily enough, I managed to achieve that. In that sense time, actually pay off all my debts and get everybody to Florida. So I am so grateful for that. But what I would say is it's probably a brand new concept to you, and it's something that you might not have heard before. So I would sort of minimize any distractions and just pay attention for the next sort of 6-7 minutes or so. So I'm looking to ask you a question. Are you completely satisfied? And I'm guessing if you're listening to this, probably not, because in the world today, most people are looking for extra income in one form or another, or extra time. So I'm going to ask you that even if you're not totally satisfied, in 5 years' time, will you be totally free? And what I mean by that is financially and time-wise. Can you actually walk away and do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want in 5 years' time? I'm going to show 2 lifestyles to you. Now, lifestyle number 1 is actually where 95% of the population is at the moment. So the average lifespan in the UK at the moment is about 80 years old. So we start off from 0 to 80. Now for the first sort of 25 years of your life, that time is spent sort of learning new skills, acquiring knowledge, going to university, college, etc. And subsequently, after that, you spend time and money doing that, and then you spend the next 40 years working really hard. Now, right at this moment in time, are you guys working really hard? And I'm going to make the assumption that you are. So you spend the next 40 years working really hard in the hope that you're going to retire at 65 years old. Now that's realistically if you've got a pension plan in place. If you don't, you're really going to work until you die. And I think that's a given with so many people. But this is the plan. So what happens is you spend the next 5 years from 65 to 70 years old really living the quote-unquote the good life, where you don't really have to worry about bills, and you perhaps may be able to go on a holiday or 2. But statistically, what happens after that 70 is your finances deteriorate, and as does your health. That also deteriorates. So it's no wonder that we actually only live until 80 years old. So as I said, 95% of the population are living this way. Here's how the other 5 are living. Here's lifestyle 2. Once again, I'm not going to pretend that you're going to live any longer, although with the lack of stress you may do. So you're going to spend the next 25 years, the first 25 years of your life acquiring skills and spending money on that. So university, college, apprenticeships, etc. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take an example of, say for example, you're 40 years old at the moment. Then go for the next 4 years, not only working hard, because that's what you're doing anyway, but you're working smart. Okay? And after those 4 years, really you're looking at complete and utter financial freedom. Being able to spend the life that you want to. If you want to work, you can. If you don't want to work, you can. If you want to travel, you can. If you want to spend time with the family, the grandchildren, the children, you can. So this is really what 5% of the population are doing. Now, it's very interesting to me, but actually 95% of the population are doing this, and they're actually earning 5% of the world's wealth. 5% of the world's population are doing this, and are earning 95% of the money. So how does that all work? Well, first of all, what you have to do is go out to the marketplace and look at the major trends. So the major trends at the moment are health, wellness, and anti-aging. So much so that that industry is set to be $1 trillion industry by 2025. Now, that's only useful if you have a solution for that. Now, here's where we have the solution, the only bottle of water in the desert, if you would like. And that solution comes in the form of a brand called ageLOC. Now, this is the first and only genetic, science-based product that works on anti-aging from the outside in and the inside out. Now, the company themselves, they're publicly traded. They've been around for 30 years. They've made $1 billion in just 1 year. They're a $3.18 billion company. Business is absolutely booming. Now, in my organisation, I have people earning hundreds of pounds per month, thousands of pounds per month, and tens of thousands of pounds per month. Where do you see yourself? Where would you like to be? Now, if you remember that I talked about that 4-year plan, well, this is really how that works. In year 1, what you're doing is you're focusing on learning new skills. Okay, if you were going to any sort of a university degree, college degree, anything like that, then really the first year you're focusing on just learning. So what you're going to do is you're going to select 4 people who do exactly what you do. And what I mean by that is really looking at getting to what's called an executive status. And that's when you've sold about £3,500 to £4,000 worth of product between you and your organisation over a set period of time. So you select 4 people who do what you do. And on completion of that, the average income for that is about £1,800 per month. Now, most people start on a part-time basis, so you're not looking at about 5 to 10 hours a week. Plus, you also get 2 free tickets for a 5-star all-inclusive holiday. Now, this year we went to Miami, went to Marrakesh, and next year it's going to be Miami. So in year 2, you're going to be focused on acquiring and applying those skills, really developing those skills. So this year you're going to select 2 people who do what you do, and on completion of that, the average income you're looking at is about £3,200 per month. Plus, when you help one of your team select their 4, you also get 2 free tickets for a 5-star all-inclusive holiday. Now that's including flights, accommodation, everything is taken care of. But what's more important is actually that really you can have everything in life that you want if you actually help enough other people get what they want. So really, when you help your team, one of your team select their 4, then that's when you get the holidays. So it's really about helping people as well. Year 3, you are focusing on improving those skills. So once again, you select 2 people who do what you do. You're starting to get the pattern now, aren't you? And on completion of that, the average income is about £6,400 per month. Plus, when you help your team select their 4, then you also get 2 free tickets for a 5-star all-inclusive holiday. Now, just to let you know, with that, you're starting to not bother to look on Google for the best price of holidays, because you're starting to get 1 free every single year, which is just phenomenal. Year 4, really, you've mastered those skills. You've become a master. So you're selecting 4 people again who do what you do. And on completion of that, the average income is about £32,000 per month. Plus, you get 2 free tickets for a 5-star all-inclusive holiday. Now, that's of course when you help one of your team select their 4. Now, the fantastic thing about this is it's all about maturing. Is this a get-rich-quick scheme? Will it happen overnight? Absolutely not. But let me ask you, say for example, it doesn't take you 4 years. It takes you 8 years. You're doing it a little bit slower and taking a more relaxed pace. To get that kind of money, to get that kind of lifestyle, where really you're able to do whatever you want, would it still be worth it? I'm guessing it probably would. So what you really need to look at is this something that you think that you might want to hear more information about? If you do, please get in contact with the person who invited you today, and they will help you either get started straight away or explain a little bit more. Thanks very much. Bye.